Hi there, and welcome to my Itty Bitty Chapel. My name is Patty Chaffee, and I'm the community minister at Niantic Community Church. I'm also a spiritual director and an expressive arts facilitator. The Itty Bitty Chapel is usually filmed in a little chapel in my home, but today we're out by the hydrangeas because it's such a beautiful day. Our word for reflection today is awe. Awe is defined as a feeling of reverential respect mixed with fear or wonder. What is sacred is what is worthy of our reverence, what evokes awe and wonder in the human heart, and what, when contemplated, transforms us utterly. Phil Cousino. I had an experience of awe recently that made me feel, as Cousino says, transformed, if just for a time. We are fortunate that there is an amazing pool where I live, and if I time it just so, I have relished the experience of having it all to myself. This is one of my great joys in life. This week I was feeling a bit stressed about some things, and my partner asked if I wanted to go to the pool. He knows the calm and soothing effect it has on me. Instinctively, I looked out the window. The skies determine if the pool would be overflowing with people or not. Sun worshippers abound here, despite cautions from many a dermatologist. And I don't think I am selfish about much, but an empty pool beckons to my water-loving spirit. I swim in those cool, crisp waters, and it soothes anything that ails my body, mind, or spirit. I'm considering this when I look out the window and up at the sky to see it cloudy and overcast. A good sign. I'm hopeful. Surely not a sun worshipper's delight, but certainly mine. I accept the challenge, and we gather our pool garb and towels, and off we go. Upon arrival, I find a man sitting on the end of a lounge chair, lost in his cell phone, and two young teenagers frolicking about in the water. Oh, to be that young. I decide 3 are not too many, and we wade into the refreshing, crystal clear waters of our pool. Eventually, the teens wander off, leaving only the man and his cell phone. The skies grew a bit darker, but I was unfazed, as I enjoyed this activity I love most about summer. I thought I felt a raindrop on my nose, and I told Jim. I was pretty sure it was a raindrop, but it could have been a splash from swimming. But then more sprinkles came, and I confirmed to him, yes, it's definitely raining. The man and his cell phone scurried out at the first drops. But I was excited. I couldn't remember ever swimming in the rain before, and I was excited to see what it might be like. Thoughts of Gene Kelly came to mind. Although he was singing in the rain, I was swimming in the rain, and I later gave Jim my own rendition of Gene Kelly's Swimming in the Rain. I'm swimming in the rain, just swimming in the rain. He rolled his eyes as he often does. I can't imagine why. So Jim got out of the pool, less enamored with the situation than I, and took shelter under the patio umbrella. I don't know why he was in a hurry, as he was already wet from swimming. Anyway, the rain picked up, and I was absolutely in awe at what I saw. I stood there in the pool, watching hundreds, maybe thousands, of teeny tiny bubbles form as the rain hit the water, and ringlets of water rippled out, and with each drop it was this teeny tiny splash. And this scene covered the whole pool. I could not see this from above on the patio, but at water level it was spectacular. I was absolutely in awe. Eventually I pulled myself away, but it wasn't easy. I wanted to linger there. Upon reflection, I wondered how often Especially as we get older, do we see something for the first time? Notice something for the first time? I mean, when you get to be 60, you've been around for a little while. How many new experiences can there be? Turns out there's lots. But this made me realize that something so mundane and ordinary as rain and water could be so extraordinary if we but stop to look, stop to experience, to be grateful. Why rush out of the rain? It might have something special to show us. Our God is the ultimate artist, isn't she? John Milton said, "Gratitude bestows reverence," allowing us to encounter everyday epiphanies, those transcendent moments of awe that change forever how we experience life and the world. I hadn't really thought of the role gratitude plays in our ability to experience awe-inspiring moments, but I can see that now. As children, we are very skilled at going through life with eyes of awe and wonder. Then something happens, and sometimes we don't experience that again until we're much older. What a waste to miss this whole time in between. But the good news is, it's never too late. For me, the reason why people go to a mountaintop or go to the edge of the ocean is to look at something larger than themselves, writes Diane Paulus. That feeling of awe of going to a cathedral, it's all about feeling lost in something bigger than oneself. Lost in our higher power, lost in God. Imagine that a moment. I think what she is referring to here is that experience of the sacred. A friend reminded me recently that the sacred doesn't have to be so serious or silent, but rather can be filled with childlike mischief. Our experience of the sacred is, of course, different for each of us, not only at different times in our lives, but at different times of our days. Recognizing God's presence in His creation is nothing short of a miracle. Maybe we do need to have silence and stillness for that, or maybe we need to swim in the rain. I tried to go back and record the image I've shared with you, but like many magical moments, I couldn't find it again. Maybe moments like these are meant to be only ours, and I hope you find yours. In the meantime, spend a few moments at our pool and consider the magic in your own life. I keep you in prayer every day of this very sacred journey we call life, and if this message spoke to you in some way, feel free to share it with others. And may God bless you and fill your life with awe in every way you need. God bless you, and namaste.